Moon Knight Chapter 3 was released last week, and I am way behind on doing these video reviews, but here I am. The third adventure of our schizo-hero this time finds Marc primarily in the driver's seat, showcasing his abilities and relationships with the other main characters. Arthur, who now possesses the scarab, and his followers use it to locate what is to be the dig site of Amit's tomb. We then join Marc trying to find the dig site as well, which leads to a confrontation with a trio of Arthur's followers. It was great to see Marc in hand-to-hand combat outside of the Moon Knight suit, showcasing his trained mercenary skills. During this encounter, he begins to lose time as he's swapping personalities again, but neither Marc nor Steven take credit for the lost time, which I can only assume means that there is clearly a third personality emerging. Also in this episode, we see there are other humans who, like Marc, are avatars to the ancient Egyptian gods. Khonshu had manipulated the sky to gain the attention and an audience with the avatars in the Great Pyramid of Giza, so he can inform them about Arthur's intentions. Arthur is then summoned to this meeting to speak for himself, and after hearing his stories, the gods conclude that Arthur has done no wrong and leave the pyramid. Before departing, the avatar of Hathor points Marc towards the black market for a stolen antique that could help lead him to Amit's tomb. This entire scene was really interesting to me as the gods speak through their human avatars, but I wish we would have gotten a glimpse of each of them in the same way that we see Khonshu at times. Avatars as a whole being introduced to the MCU is an intriguing new addition, and honestly, I have a lot of questions. I don't even know what they all are yet, but I hope they answer them anyways. During his journey to the black market, Marc finds himself in search of a stolen sarcophagus containing a map with the location of Amit's tomb. While asking around, he runs into Layla, who knows the location and takes them to visit Anton Mogart, a collector of ancient antiquities. Mogart is played by the late Gaspard Ulliel, who unfortunately died tragically in a skiing accident in January. Mark and Layla locate the sarcophagus and the map within, but are quickly caught by Mogart and his men as they try to decipher it. As they're being held captive, Arthur arrives to make matters worse, planting seeds of distrust between Mark and Layla. Ethan Hawke's performance as Arthur makes me uncomfortable anytime he arrives, yet he's incredibly convincing. Arthur naturally persuades Mogart to his side, forcing Marc to transform into Moon Knight again. We see more of his powers on display here as he demonstrates enhanced speed and invulnerability as he takes bullets and gets skewered up by spears. Khonshu mentions the suit's healing power earlier in the show, but we have yet to fully get a rundown of Marc's maximum potential. Marc and Layla manage to get the map they need to find Amit's tomb, however neither is able to decipher it as it is made of constellation. Knowing Steven knowledge is necessary to resolve the situation, Marc allows Steven to take control of the body, and soon realizes to properly read it, one would need to see the night sky from the night it was created. Khonshu's decision to manipulate the sky again causes the gods to take action and bind him to the pyramid, and in turn stripping Marc and Steven of their powers. This episode featured further expansion on avatars, which continues to be an intriguing new addition to the MCU, with potential for future characters being powered by gods, bringing endless possibilities. Marc and Steven needing each other to ultimately handle the situation showed that while Moon Knight can dish out the action, Steven's knowledge is valued and essential to their success. I hope to see the two or potentially three personalities finding a more symbiotic relationship down the line. And speaking of a third, the emerging third personality does add another layer of mystery and is something to look forward to, as is the slowly escalating tension between Marc and Layla. I'm still really enjoying this series, but really, I'm ready for some extended time of Marc as Moon Knight to get a better understanding of the character. With 3 episodes out of the way and only 6 to go, we are halfway through the limited series, and I'm curious if you guys are still enjoying this as much as I am. Please drop me a comment down below. And if you haven't already, be sure to check out my reviews of chapters 1 and 2 of Moon Knight now up on the channel. Thank you as always for stopping by. Be sure to like, subscribe, all that fun stuff. You can find me on all social medias at DoReviewMovies, and as always, I'm David O, and we're done here.